Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another live stream, and we have a special guest on tonight. Cal, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. How you doing, Zach?
I'm good. I can't complain. Excited for this game because obviously, throughout this series, we'll just get into it off the bat. We're doing Thunder Spurs tonight, Game 3, series tied up at 1-1. So far, this series has given us a lot of fireworks. Obviously, more in Game 1 than Game 2, but this still has been a good series against two competitive teams that had over 60 wins. I believe this is like the first time since the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. But it's just like it's been so competitive so far, and I know coming back to San Antonio now, you can already feel the beef between the two teams. We were talking about it before we went live. OKC entered the court and they were getting rain with boos. It's like this series is like these two teams have faced off now and then, but now they finally face off in the playoffs, and it already feels like they've been facing each other for years.
Yeah, this series, especially in game one, it's been so good. And this is like the one series that I feel like is like a guarantee to go to seven because both teams are just so good at what they do. I mean, Spurs is like it's Victor Wembanyama, obviously, but then you also have to look at the other guys on the team. De'Aaron Fox coming back tonight. Dylan Harper, he played 2 nights ago, but he's coming back from injury, so but he's playing tonight. Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Julian Champagny, like they have all of those guys to surround Victor Wembanyama to make him better. And then you just look at the Thunder and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, like Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Williams is out tonight, but they're just so good at what they do as well. But Jalen Williams, I think, is going to be a big factor for this Thunder team in this game tonight because he was really good throughout the whole year, and then he gets injured, and now tonight he's out, and he's a big player for this team. I would say like probably the third player on this team. Um, but he's just been so good this year. And then Shea, obviously MVP of the league. He gets MVP, and of course, the night he gets MVP, he doesn't win. He doesn't win after Wembanyama hit that almost logo three, reminding me of Curry against the Thunder. We all know what shot that was, double bang, and it's just been so much fun to watch these first two games. Now this game three in San Antonio, the crowd, the colors from the crowd are insane, and then it's just like the crowd you already know is going to be insane today in this game. So I'm really looking forward to watching and talking about this game because it's gonna be a good one. I'm really excited.
Absolutely. Honestly, you talk about J Dub being out. Honestly, I think this is where we see AJ Mitchell step up again because obviously he was a huge factor in that Lakers series, but now he's kind of taken a backseat since J Dub has come back, and you kind of see how that's affecting him. Him with a more elevated role now. Will he step up? And this game in particular, I'm looking how OKC their shooters can do. Isaiah Joe, Jared McCain, AJ Mitchell, Alex Caruso. Caruso has been a godsend to the series. Obviously,
Oh my
Caruso
God, yeah.
offers a lot on the defensive end, but 31 and 17 in the first two games of this series, in addition to the great defense, you can't ask more out of a guy like him. And if they can, those guys, I think that's really it depends. But then you talk about it. De'Aaron Fox being back, I think, is huge because you can kind of see their need for a point guard being back. Stephon Castle can run the show, but his issue is turnovers, and that was really shown in game two. I believe he had 8 or 9. Having a more balanced point guard back there with a veteran experience in De'Aaron Fox, I think we're going to see a more thriving Spurs offense, and I'm really excited to see how things come out. I'm hoping for a fast start. I'm hoping for an exhilarating start because both these teams, except for J Dub being out, are majority healthy, and I'm excited for some good basketball here because they've already shown us a lot in the first two games, and hopefully it continues here in Game 3.
Yeah, I feel like De'Aaron Fox is going to be a very big factor in this game tonight. Coming off of an injury, but I think he's going to be a huge factor. Just being able to, he's like you said, being able to run the show. Stephon Castle can do that, but just not as great as De'Aaron Fox is able to. Um, and having him around is just so much better. Now it's not the pressure isn't as much on Dylan Harper, the rookie. Dylan Harper can come off the bench and do his thing. And then Devin Vassell around them too. He just needs to be able to shoot the ball. He just needs to be able to do what he does. And then obviously Julian Champagny just needs to be able to hit his threes. And then obviously Victor Wembanyama just needs to do his thing. Only 3 shots in the first half of game second. I think you're gonna see more shots from him in this. in his third game in the first half. He kind of had a Shea type of game in game two. Or if everybody remembers game one, Shea did not have a great game. And I think in this game, and Shea kind of took a backseat to Alex Caruso, who you mentioned earlier. And now I think in this game, Wembanyama is going to be able to really step up. And I think having Darren Fox there is just going to be able to help him so much, especially because De'Aaron Fox can move the ball so well. And he's just such a great playmaker on offense. Um, so I think he's going to be able to really, really help out Victor Wembanyama and help out his game. And then obviously on the other side, Shea just needs to do his thing. Um, there was I think I saw something where he was on the floor for like the majority of his shots that he took. Like he would fall to the floor for the majority of his shots he took in game two, which we've seen a lot of from Shea this year, and he's gotten a lot of backlash for that. But I think Shea obviously still back-to-back MVP. Shea is still obviously one of the best players in the league, but it's going to be an interesting game. I would not be surprised if we see the Spurs get off to a really quick start, especially with De'Aaron Fox coming back. He's going to want to get out there and run. So, and that's really what he does best. So, I would not be surprised to see the Spurs get out and run like very fast and put the Thunder on their heels early.
Absolutely. As we get closer to tip off here, take the shades off after pregame.
All right, all right.
Spurs in their all blacks and the Thunder in their blue and tint of orange here as you get ready here for tip off with Wembenyama and Chet Holmgren, the two 7-footers.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, I think the Jackals are ready. You know about the Jackals?
Yeah.
Dude, I think they're gonna be. I think even they can have a big factor in this game if they can get as loud as possible because obviously Victor coming from France
Yeah.
where soccer is really big. He wanted the Jackals to be like the main thing, and I think they're gonna be. I think the crowd is gonna be a huge factor in this game.
Yep.
But
Here we go. De'Aaron Fox now controls it back to Wembenyama. Over defended by Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle now has it. Gets the screen from Wembenyama. Castle looks. De'Aaron Fox taking it to the paint. Drives. And finishes for two. De'Aaron Fox coming off with a hot start. 2-0 Spurs just like that.
I told you, Darren Fox is when I get started early, get out and running, and he just blew right by Dort there.
Wow. Holmgren now has it defended by Vassell. Holmgren the drive. Blocked by Vassell. Wembenyama now moving up
Wow.
the court. Defended by Hartenstein. Castle now has it. Wembenyama waves off Champagny. Trying to take it on Hartenstein. Wembenyama. Fake. Champagny now has it. Over to Wembenyama. Shot clock running down. Wemby trying to put the moves on. Step back three. Bang! Victor Wembanyama. It is back. 5-0 Spurs early.
In his bag so early. Wow. Beautiful shot from Wemby.
AJ Mitchell now has it defended by Fox. Stripped away. Spurs all over it. Wemby behind the back to Fox for the save. Fox now has it. Champagny fakes it for three. Off the rim, no good rebound. Castle. Castle the put up and is fouled. The Spurs have come out running so far. The defense leading to the offense. De'Aaron Fox, like you said, first possession of the game, driving it right past the Thunder's best defender in Lou Dort. And then Wembanyama in his bag, shot clock running down. 3-pointer like he's Steph Curry, bro. Oh my god.
This is just like he's an alien. Like what do you like there's literally nothing you can do to defend him. Literally nothing you can do to defend him. It's crazy.
Castle knocks down the first free throw. Fans are already into it. Spurs up 6-0 here with 10:35 left to go. Second free throw coming here from Stephon Cass, who's played well so far in this series, but turnovers have been an issue. As he knocks down the second free throw, Spurs up 7-0 early. Feeling the momentum of the crowd here. Lou Dort takes it up court. Defended by Champagny, kicks it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it to the MVP, goes to Alexander. And they call the foul on Castle there.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, I thought that was him just moving with the ball and Shea kind of slipped, but Shea has the special whistle.
It's Shea.
Yeah. Holmgren now the inbound to Hartenstein. Arnstein over to Mitchell. AJ Mitchell on the drive. Jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Vassell. Vassell moving up court. Flying. Transition three. Bang! Devin
Oh
Vassell
my god.
pulling up like there's no tomorrow, and the Thunder need a timeout. 10-0. Spurs early. Having all the momentum, and this crowd is electric.
I don't understand why they're leaving him so open. Hartenstein's got to get up there. I mean, Hartenstein's got a long wingspan, just a long guy in general, and he's just did not step up. And you have to step up on a guy like Vassell. Vassell is not going to miss a wide open three at the top of the key like that. Like that's just wow.
You can't walk up. He walked up the court, spot up three, and drained it. And Vassell's been. I talked about it in my game 2 recap. Vassell's been one of their best guys when it comes to 3-point shooting so far this series, even contested. And you're going to leave him wide open spring three. He's going to bank that. He's going to shoot that in. So
Yeah.
but we'll keep it here for the first commercial break. What are your thoughts right now, Cal? Spurs have come out firing. The crowd is into it, and it's 10-0, and the Thunder already need a timeout 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Spurs are going to get going early, put the Thunder on their heels early, and they have done just what I said. It's like it's almost like I should be the coach. Like I feel like just throw me in there, and I'll just tell them what to do. Anyway, but they got going early. Obviously, Fox looking like he's like healthy, just blowing right by Lou Dort. Lou Dort is much. I mean, there's really not many guys that are faster than De'Aaron Fox in the league. So Dort, a little bit slower than Fox, just be able to get right by him. But Vassell has done a really good job on the defensive side of the ball. Got a block on Chet Holmgren, got a few rebounds there, and the Spurs have just been in attack mode, just attacking, and Shea already did get a little bit of a bailout foul, but I mean, what do we expect? What do we expect? So, just been it's so far. I mean, Vassell, fast break free three, Stephon Castle free throws, um, Darren Fox with a steal, Wembanyama with his three in his bag. Like, wow,
It's been
wow.
it's been absolutely insane. The Thunder almost look fatigued right now the way they're playing. They kind of have
Oh yeah,
they're kind of moving up the court like just like it's a pickup game and really not figuring out their offense while the Spurs are flying down the court. Like you literally talked about it, and then 2 minutes later, De'Aaron Fox drives. Like it feels like to have his presence back in this lineup is huge. And now you can have a guy who Dylan Harper, who's been able to play the past few games starting, get him that good experience. He's going to be a guy coming off the bench now and give you great minutes. This rookie class. I think everyone talks about this upcoming rookie class. This rookie class, I think, is going to go down as one of the best, and Dylan Harper's part of that, and he's already making an impact for a team that's super young and is barely over 20. I think he's 21, 22 years old. So
yeah. Yeah, he's gonna make a huge like this draft class was very. I mean, the top three was just amazing. I mean, Cooper Flagg is already a face of the league, and he's like 19. Um, Dylan Harper, like you said, like he's 20, and he's been hooping for the Spurs. And then obviously our boy VJ Edgecombe, he's just been so good for the Sixers as well, and he's going to be one of the faces of the league as well. So this draft class is definitely going to go down as one of the best. This draft class and the Wembanyama draft class too, just because Wembanyama was in there. Like you could give me like the rest of you could talk about the other guys, but Wembanyama is going to go down as one of the best centers of all time in my opinion, but still only in like year 3. So
knocked away as the Thunder still control it. Shea was there on the drive. AJ Mitchell kicks it over to Lou Dort. Shot clock down to 10. Lou Dort ripped away. Wembanyama on the drive. Look out. Fox finishes for 2. It's 12-0 San Antonio.
oh my god.
Gilgeous Alexander now. Blocked by Castle. Castle on the drive now. Castle looks over. Champagnie fakes the three-pointer. Over. Vassell for 3. Bang! The Spurs cannot miss right now. Get the fire emojis out right now. They are all over the Thunder. Isaiah Sardenheim now has it. Over to Holmgren. Defended by Vassell. Gets the screen from Hartenstein. Holmgren looks. Vassell all over him. Castle! Can't get it though. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Kicks it over. Hartenstein. Shot clock running down. Blocked by Wembanyama! And the foul is behind the play on the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh my God. Just like the defense from Castle so far, defense from the whole Spurs team has just been phenomenal. And the ball movement has just been even better. It's just been it just looks like the Spurs are just outplaying them. Just completely
Vassell.
outplaying them.
Jumper. No good. Caruso now checked in for the Thunder. Maybe he can give him a spark. Like you said, yeah. Castle's he's defended Shea great all season, especially in their in-season matchups, and it's kind of remained the same in this series. Caruso now springs three. No good. Rebound Champagnie. That's probably the best throw the Thunder have put up all night. Castle now on the drive. Over. Vassell in the corner for three. Rims off. No good. Gilgeous-Alexander now has it, trying to get the Thunder on the board. Gilgeous-Alexander back over. Dort fakes the three. Dort over to Hartenstein. Hits floater. There it is, and the Thunder are finally on the board.
Thunder needed that. They really needed that.
Wembanyama now has it. Kicks it over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox on the drive. Gets past Caruso and finishes for two. De'Aaron Fox.
Aaron Fox,
now.
baby.
Caruso, jumper, hits it. Needed that one there again. Score is now 17-14. San Antonio 7:31 left to go in this first quarter. Fox over. Stolen by Caruso. Great read there by Caruso. Caruso takes it up court. Waits for the rest of the Thunder. Ripped by Champagnie. Champagnie on the drive. Finishes for two. Julian Champagnie.
I don't understand what Caruso's doing there. I mean, like, obviously you can't take it in on Wemby, but like at the same time, like that's just not like it looked like he was just standing there with the ball. Like there was nothing happening.
And he had AJ Mitchell with him too. It wasn't like he was 1-on-1. So AJ Mitchell could have
Yeah.
three real quick, and you could have cut that deficit to 10.
Yeah.
The Spurs are just everywhere right now. And
De'Aaron Fox. He's just making it look easy. He's just making it look easy.
It's like, yeah, we got De'Aaron Fox back. We're good now.
Yeah.
Jalen Williams, this number 6 now checked in. Obviously, J-Dub is out tonight. Jared McCain checked in. Casey Wallace. Jalen Harper, Keldon Johnson, and Luke Cornett all checked in now for the Spurs. Back over to Casey Wallace. McCain, springs three. Short. Back out to McCain. Gilgeous-Alexander looks. Hits it over. Casey Wallace, his three-pointer. Bang! He was huge in Game 2, and he continues his success here now in the start of Game 3.
Yeah, he was really huge.
Castle now from outside. Rims off, no
Deep.
good. McCain controls the rebound now. In the Thunder. Mitigate the deficit now. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to put the moves on the rookie Harper. Backs him down. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to kick it back out. Defense is all over him. Caruso springs three. In there after a few bounces, and the deficit is already cut to 9. Mitch Johnson and the Spurs need a timeout as OKC started to find some type of offense now, and they're only down 9 points with 6:14 left to go in this exhilarating start to the first quarter.
Wow. That's all I can really say right now is just wow. I mean, the Spurs got out to a really hot start, cooled down a little bit, and then the Thunder. It's just a game of runs right now, just a game of runs, and it's just who's gonna prevail. But still very early.
Absolutely. But we will be right back after this commercial break here on Two Mics All Sports. We are back here on Two Mics All Sports here as the commercial break is up here. Spurs are up 19-10 here early. What are your thoughts right now, Cal, as we get close to the end of the first quarter?
Yeah, it was all Spurs to start off, but now it's been more of a back and forth game. Spurs have cooled off a little bit. Thunder have started to heat up, but De'Aaron Fox been a huge factor so far for the Spurs. We'll see if he can continue that.
Yep. Keldon Johnson now takes it from Stephon Castle, and that will be, I believe that's a travel, or I believe it was a travel or offensive 3 seconds. Not sure.
Yeah.
But the Thunder now will take over, though, after the turnover either way. Casey Wallace now takes it up court, gives it over to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder started up 0-6, now we're 4-5. Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso wide open for three. Rims off, no good. Johnson with the strong rebound. Keldon Johnson, this year's sixth man of the year. Driving it past McCain. Gets it over. Castle. Harper. Spring three. Rims off, no good. Jalen Williams controls the rebound. Caruso now moves it up the court for the Thunder. Over to Jalen Williams. Looking. Can't find anybody. Kicks it over to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the drive. McCain. Springs three. Air ball from Jared McCain there. Jalen Williams wide open. Fakes the three-pointer. Takes it. And makes it. This game is a 6-point game just like that.
Wow, Jalen Williams.
Feels like everyone on this Thunder team can shoot. Alley-oop. Kornet finishes for two.
And how you to that is not Victor Wembanyama, ladies and gentlemen. Was not Victor Wembanyama. I can tell you that right now.
Williams again. Bang! Jalen Williams springs another three-pointer.
He is hot. He is cooking right now.
Thunder on a 12-2 run. Harper on the drive. Can't finish. Rebound, Casey Wallace as the Thunder take it up court. Gilgeous-Alexander looking. Gets it over. McCain doesn't take the three-pointer. Kicks it back. Caruso. Casey Wallace. Gets past Johnson. Can't finish, but is fouled.
Oh my God, he got hit down hard there. Yeah.
Seems like those jitters have gone away so far from the Thunder as they've moved into the game here. But also got to remember these are the non-Wembanyama minutes, so take that into account. But Jalen Williams here has stepped up, honestly taking the other Jalen Williams minutes if you really think about it.
Because 100%.
Although he's not starting, he's getting a bump increase in minutes. So Casey Wallace can't knock down the first free throw. So
free throws are also going to be very important tonight too. It's going to be a close game, so it might come down to free throws, and we know Shai is going to get a lot of them. So
yeah, especially if this game is close down the stretch. Although so far this series, especially, and speaking of Shai, he checks out now. He hasn't shot that many free throws. He shot a little bit in game 2, but not as many in game 1. I think because they kept him contained. He didn't really come alive till the fourth as Casey Wallace knocks down the second free throw, cutting this deficit 2-4. Thunder on a 13-2 run. Castle now has it defended by Caruso. Castle kicks it over. Keldon Johnson for three. Bang! Nothing but net for Keldon Johnson. This man's sixth man of the year.
Beautiful shot there from Keldon Johnson. What the Spurs needed after the Thunder went on a little bit of a run.
As McCain hits the fadeaway J.
Every single time he makes a shot on the Thunder, I cringe a little bit.
Mike Tirico just said something about the Sixers, and that made me want to cringe. Castle blocked at the rim by Holmgren. Yeah, it's so tough because Daryl Morey literally said in his press conference, by the way, thank God he's fired, that McCain wouldn't play probably meaningful playoff minutes for the Thunder, and the fans are literally doing his celebration.
Yeah. He's played many meaningful minutes. Like he's been getting fourth quarter minutes.
He had 18 points in 18 minutes in game 3 against the Lakers, I believe. Or game 2.
Yeah.
So Wembanyama no back in though. Starting lineup except for Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper, and for the Spurs. Wembanyama now has it defended by Holmgren. Harper looks, kicks it over. De'Aaron Fox for three. No good. Goes out to AJ Mitchell. Defended by Vassell. Looking to get it over to McCain. McCain trying to get past Harper. Gets it over Holmgren. McCain defended by Wembanyama. Takes it on him. McCain Can't finish. Wembanyama has the rebound. Fox now looks. Keldon Johnson springs the three. Rebound. Devin Vassell tries to put back up, but cannot. And it will be on the Spurs and Devin Vassell there. I thought Devin Vassell was about to have a huge putback dunk
Oh
there.
my God. You know you know how crazy the crowd would have went
Yeah.
if he put that in? Oh my God. Would have been insane.
Speaking of dunks, dude, I haven't seen that good of a poster since Ant's poster when Castle dunked on or Hartenstein.
Oh my God, yeah.
So that was insane. Foul on.
A little pushing and shoving there from
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox and Chet Holmgren.
Oh my God, yeah. You can tell this is going to be a physical game. Both these teams play great defense. Oh, little friendly fire there by accident. He shoves him right into his teammate. Oh my God, San Antonio.
Yeah, out of everybody was Wembanyama, of course.
If Wembanyama would have got hurt, the whole town of San Antonio would have had a warrant out for De'Aaron Fox's arrest.
Yeah.
Carter Bryant now and another foul in San Antonio. Fans can't believe it as they boo the referees. Wembanyama just usually claps it up. That's the thing I love about Wembanyama. He doesn't really complain. He just smiles or just claps it up.
Yeah. So far though, the Thunder getting a lot of calls, which I'm not surprised about. The NBA wants to keep this close and
Mm-hmm.
they're going
And
to do whatever
honestly,
they can to
I
keep
think
it
Thunder
close.
get more
So
calls when they're on the road too. I don't know if that's just me, but I
I
feel like
agree.
yeah. It's Holmgren can't knock down the first three though. Thunder are in the bonus here for the final 3:30. So
Yeah, the Spurs are starting to slow down a little bit with
yeah.
their shooting. They were came out really hot, 15-0, and then once Isaiah Hartenstein hit that first floater, it started to slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. As Holmgren knocks it down, it almost seems like their adrenaline that they had wore off.
Hmm.
So De'Aaron Fox now takes it over Carter Bryant, the rookie, over Keldon Johnson, bringing another 3-pointer off the right side of the rim and no good. Casey Wallace now has it. Wallace defended by Fox gets the screen from Holmgren. Casey Wallace now defended by Wembanyama. Jalen Williams brings it over to AJ Mitchell. His quick 3-pointer rims off no good. Controlled by Champagnie. De'Aaron Fox now takes it up the court. 2:30 left to go in this first quarter. Champagnie looking over Wembanyama, defended by Holmgren. Wembanyama looks at Fox, takes the 3-pointer, takes it, makes it. De'Aaron Fox, nothing but net. 7 points already for De'Aaron Fox, who's looked absolutely great so far.
Hand down, man down from De'Aaron Fox.
Absolutely. 9 points for Fox so far. Holmgren now kicks it over to AJ Mitchell. 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. AJ Mitchell on the drive. Tough basket from AJ Mitchell, and he finishes for an emphatic 2.
Haven't seen a lot of Wemby since that 3.
Wembanyama now defended by Holmgren. Wembanyama stripped. McCain now takes it up the court. McCain on the drive. McCain finishes for 2. Jared McCain with a little sauce there to cut this deficit to 3. I know. De'Aaron Fox now over to Keldon Johnson. Champagnie takes the 3-pointer. Still shoots it. In and out. Keldon Johnson stores in for the rebound. Takes it back over to De'Aaron Fox. Champagnie on the drive. Over to Keldon Johnson. Johnson driving. Can't finish. Rebound Jalen Williams. Thunder can tie here with a 3. AJ Mitchell now has it. Mitchell on the drive. Deflected. Carter Bryant has it over to Keldon Johnson. Spurs running. Keldon Johnson. Alley-oop. Carter Bryant. Wembanyama. Wembanyama hits the deck as the foul is on Holmgren. I don't understand sometimes with these teams when they have the run. They kind of just seem more unorthodox when they are running down the court and they end up with like either a miss. It's very rare that they end up getting a foul after all of it.
Yeah, Keldon Johnson there with a 2-on-1. I would have just liked him to see and just go in for the layup. And here we are with Wemby taking a layup. I feel like the only guy that can really block those layups that Wemby is taking is Chet Holmgren.
Which he did.
I mean,
Yeah.
which he did, yes. His wingspan is it's crazy long, and he's just so tall. He's really, I feel like one of the only guys in the NBA that can really get up there and block Wembanyama. And we saw that in game 1.
So, as he misses the first free throw there. But yeah, like if it wasn't for Jalen Williams, that probably would have gone down as a clean block. Replay there of
Hmm.
AJ Mitchell's tough basket. I mean, like I said, now he's stepped back. Now he's more back into his role that he was. I think he has a chance to show up here. So Tim Duncan and David Robinson, some Spurs legends in attendance there. So weird seeing Tim Duncan
Wow.
with that long hair, dude. It's like it's
I don't
insane.
like it.
I know.
It's weird. It's so long.
Yeah, especially when he had like the normal cut that he did for how long he played. As Wembanyama
Hmm.
knocks down the second free throw, under a minute left to
And
play here. Sorry, go
you know
ahead.
what's funny is it looks like they're sitting on like regular seats too. It
Yes.
looks like they're just sitting like fans in the crowd.
You get your seats for the game, and Tim Duncan's in front of you, and David Robinson's behind you.
Yeah, like come on.
De'Aaron Fox now. Time's running down. Fox doesn't take it. Wembanyama from deep. Bang! Victor Wembanyama. Is that Wembanyama or is that Steph Curry out there with his second 3-pointer?
Oh my god. It feels like that 1-3 from that spot he just won't miss.
Off it. Whoa, that was off Jalen Williams.
Oh. I would review that if I'm the Spurs. Wait, did they say it was off of
They just
Jalen
changed it
Williams is saying to review
because
it.
they just changed it. They changed it like
Okay, yeah.
Oh my, replay of that. Wembanyama, like Hartenstein's literally in his mitt, and he literally just pulls up and drains it.
Yeah.
Lou Dort back in for defensive purposes. Both of Wembanyama's field goals are 3-pointers. Just put that into perspective, and he has 7 points.
Mm.
So
Wow.
shot clock unplugged here. 31-24 San Antonio. Trying to add their lead to 10, maybe 9. We'll see. Is Dagnall challenging that? Either way, we're going to timeout here. The green light's
Everybody's
on.
confused.
The green light's on, so it might be a challenge.
It's a challenge from the Thunder, it looks like.
Off of
Yep.
Penny there. That looks off Jalen Williams to me.
Ooh, Wemby's hand in the back though. It could be off of Wemby. Well, you can see his hand come in kind of in the back there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see here. Yeah, but as we wait for that, we'll keep it here at the end of the first quarter. What's your thoughts as we're pretty much getting to the end of the first quarter here, and the most we're gonna have is maybe one more basket for each team. What are your thoughts on this first quarter so far as we get close to the second?
Yeah, so far the Spurs shooting 44% from the field, 42%, 43% from three, 75% from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 blocks. You look at OKC, OKC shooting 40% from the field, 40% from three, 50% from the line, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 4 turnovers. So far, I mean, it's been very back and forth. Shea has had a very, very quiet night so far. 0.0 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 personal foul, no turnovers, which I mean, Stefan Castle has just been able to lock him up. Just the whole Spurs defense has been able to lock him up. You look on the Spurs side, Wemby, 7 points. De'Aaron Fox, 9 points, shooting 4 for 5. Devin Vassell, 6 points and 3 rebounds, shooting 2 for 5. It's just been a really good game so far. It's been a very, very good game so far, and it's only going to get better from here. But we'll see who this is off of. Oh, I think that's off of Jalen Williams.
Yeah, because it looks like you said in that first one they showed before the break. It looks like it goes off Wembanyama, but Wembanyama's hands near it, but he just kind of swings and whiffs and doesn't hit anything.
Yeah. Wait, so why are the Thunder challenging that?
Because
I don't
they
understand.
switched the call. It was originally Spurs, but then
Oh. Wait.
So they call a foul.
Oh, they wanted a foul. They were reviewing for the foul. Oh. That makes sense. Wow.
Do you see a foul there?
I mean, not really. They said Wembanyama made illegal contact on Jalen Williams, but I mean, he's got long arms, so I mean, it was probably out of view if there was a foul, but
and it's not like
it's unfortunate.
When I think on those type of fouls, the only thing that can be fault is a loose ball, and it's not like Wemby restricted Williams from getting the rebound. I think at least.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I agree.
but either way, Jalen Williams will go to the line to shoot some free throws. Speaking of him, although he's been playing well so far, he can have 8 points after this first quarter if he can knock down both of these free throws here. First free throw is up and it is good. Although they're down, highly impressive. Highly impressive end of the quarter for the Thunder. I think to come back after being down 15-0 to cut the deficit to where it is now. Williams knocks down the
Agreed.
second free throw. He has 8 points for the Thunder so far. Shot clock unplugged now. De'Aaron Fox will take it up court. Can he add to his great first quarter coming back here in game three? Fox, defended by Casey Wallace, trying to get past him. De'Aaron Fox looking over Devin Vassell. Shot clock running down. Wembanyama defended by Caruso. Wembanyama, is he going to pull another three? Wembanyama drives. Wembanyama! And it's going the other way with a tenth of a second left.
Jalen Williams taking that charge.
That's huge now because that second foul on Wembanyama, he definitely will miss a little bit of that second start of the second quarter then for sure.
And I would say his feet were set too. I would say it's definitely. I would say it's probably a charge there. I mean, Wemby kind of just running in there, and yeah, but an interesting first quarter. Very interesting first quarter.
Absolutely, as the Spurs are up 31-26, we're up 15-0 to start this game, but the Thunder found their stride midway through that second quarter and cut the deficit to where it is now. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter here on Two Mics All Sports.
You
We are
can
back
go.
here.
Just yeah,
No,
yeah.
go ahead. Okay, okay. We are back here for the start of the second quarter here for Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, we talked about it a little bit during the break. What are you expecting after a exhilarating first quarter, Cal?
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot more De'Aaron Fox in this second quarter, and I think they're going to try and get the ball to Wembanyama a little bit more, get him to get going. And I think we're going to see a lot of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here in this second quarter as well, trying to get him going. So I mean, 0 points so far through this game. So as Holmgren drills a three. Wow,
Great
Holmgren
start.
trying to be like Wemby there.
I know. Cuts the deficit to 2. Second scoreless first quarter. Wow. Insane. That's our MVP. Fox now has it. Defended by Holmgren. Right in his face. Can't get it to go. OKC can take the lead with a 3. Tie with a 2. Gilgeous-Alexander now has it. Defended by Castle. Trying to put the moves on him. Trying to get on the scoreboard. Gilgeous-Alexander gives it over to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander now takes it. Shot clock running down. Defended by the rookie Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back 3. Bang! And the Thunder have taken the lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First points of the night. First lead of the night. Carter Bryant quick on the attack. Looking to take it. Jalen Williams says, give me that. Carter Bryant tried to put his hands in the cookie jar, and Jalen Williams said no. Holmgren now over to Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander on the drive. Kicks it over. Cason Wallace. Lou Dort. Fakes it. Jalen Williams. Lou Dort. Shot clock running down. Gilgeous-Alexander. Got to put up a shot. Gives it over to Jalen Williams. His three-pointer.
Jalen Williams.
Bang! Jalen Williams.
Oh my God.
The leading
Jalen Williams cannot be stopped.
The leading scorer for the Thunder tonight with 11 points. Carter Bryant the 3. Bang! The rookie with his first points of the night. Cuts the deficit back to 1.
Carter Bryant coming right back with a big 3 there. Much needed for the Spurs after going down. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander now has it defended by Champagnie. Holmgren looks. Holmgren. Jalen Williams fakes the 3. Jumper. No good. I would have had to get him drug tested if he's hitting that shot.
Oh, yeah.
De'Aaron
Yeah, I
Fox.
think you want a bit of a foul there, too.
Ooh, De'Aaron Fox. Getting a little bit slick there with it. Getting Jalen Williams out the way and the quick floater. He's got 11. Gilgeous-Alexander. Cason Wallace underneath. Lead right back. Playing hot potato right now with the score right now as the Thunder retake the lead.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Fox over to Castle. Castle springs 3. Bang! Stephon Castle from deep. 39-37 San Antonio.
Stephon Castle finally getting his first of the game. A big one for the Spurs.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The step back 3. Air ball. Ball around like a hot potato. Alley-oop to Holmgren. Oh my goodness. Sometimes the messiest plays clean up to be the best. Wembanyama now has it. Trying to take it on Holmgren. Over to Carter Bryant. Out. De'Aaron Fox. Extra pass. Castle in the corner for 3. Rims off. No good. Can't be saved by Champagnie as the Thunder will take over.
Wow. Crazy sequence there. Very back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Stephon Castle finally hitting his much needed 3. And Cason Wallace being left alone on that layup there. De'Aaron Fox getting his layup. I mean, I don't know how you leave Cason Wallace so wide open underneath. And then, of course, Chet Holmgren getting the finish there. Cason Wallace pointing up to the sky. But, man, been so back and forth ever since. I mean, honestly, ever since the 10-minute mark, it's been pretty back and forth. I know it was like 17-2, but Thunder came rolling right back.
As Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the jumper to give the Thunder the lead right back. These teams must know that I'm operating a scoreboard. That's why they're scoring so quickly. Harrison Barnes now checked into the game. Barnes over. Carter Bryant fakes the 3. Shot clock running down. Over. Castle. Extra pass. Barnes springs 3. No good. Rebound, the rookie Dylan Harper, and finishes for two over Cason Wallace. Deadlocked at 41 again. 7:43 and counting left to go in this second quarter as Cason Wallace has it. Defended by Harper. Keeps it in the front court. Great concentration there by Cason Wallace. Holmgren looks to drive. Great defense there by Wembanyama. Cason Wallace. Jumper over Wembanyama. Rims off, no good. Carter Bryant now takes it up the court for the Spurs. Defended by Lou Dort. Wembanyama now trying to take it on Holmgren. Wembanyama driving. Wembanyama and is fouled. Fans are asking for it there, and they get it as Wembanyama will go to the line to shoot two. Foul there on Chet Holmgren.
Finally feels like the Spurs finally get a call. They haven't been getting many of them, and now they get a call, and it's Wembanyama, and he needs to drill both of these free throws here, give him that 2 point lead. But it's just been hot potato, like you said earlier, and no one wants to keep this lead.
And he misses the first free throw.
So yeah, these free throws it's going to be the biggest part of this game. Like this is going to be, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be it's going to be coming down to be a 5 point game, and it's going to because one of the teams missed so many free throws. But Shea obviously frustrated on the bench. You just can't get anything going.
Was able to find a little bit of scoring there, but still, obviously, like you said, not to the standards that he would like.
Mm-hmm.
As Wembanyama shoots and knocks down the second free throw, Spurs have a 1 point lead. 7:17 and counting left to go in this second quarter as Alex Caruso takes it up court. Isaiah Hartenstein now finally checked back in. Hartenstein looking. Hartenstein gets it over to Jared McCain. McCain shoots over Wemby. Gets it over Wembanyama. Too slick there from Jared McCain.
They sold high. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Bench points are 28-10 Oklahoma City now. Stephon Castle now has it. Inside to Wembanyama. Holmgren picks up the foul. I believe that's his second foul of the game. There is 6:49 left to go in this second quarter. OKC is up 43-42. We'll be right back for the rest of the second quarter here on Two Mics All Sports after this commercial break. We are back here on Two Mics All Sports here. Me and my special guest Cal here for Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals between the Thunder and the Spurs. A few minutes left to go in this second quarter. Obviously, Cal, the Thunder have been able to find their offense here, and they have the lead as of right now.
Yeah. I want to point out this has been the first MVP versus Defensive Player of the Year series since LeBron versus Dwight Howard in 2009.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
Yeah. That was in the conference finals. Wembanyama can't
Yeah.
get the money to go, but it will stay here as
Oh.
Harrison Barnes gets fouled on the loose ball.
Yeah, that was an unusual one for Wembanyama to miss. I think having Chet Holmgren there, like I said earlier, I think having Chet Holmgren there is the best possible outcome for the Thunder because he is. I really feel like the only one that can really defend Wembanyama well in the league. Um, but so far it's been a really good game.
Oh, and
McCain
Hartenstein.
getting a lot of minutes.
Yes. As Hartenstein picks up a foul there on Wembanyama. Spurs have still not had a foul yet in this quarter, and we're 6:31 into it.
Interesting.
Yep. Castle now has it. Vassell, springs three. Bang! Devin Vassell. Can he turn the green light off? He's got another three-pointer.
There he is. Devin Vassell, baby.
Hartenstein. Defended by Wembanyama. Spurs up two. Gets it to A.J. Mitchell. 8 lead changes, Mike Tirico just said, so far in this second quarter. A.J. Mitchell on the drive. Over Castle. Banks off the backboard and no good. Devin Vassell now clears it. Vassell over to Wembanyama. I would lose my crap right now if he pulled up from the logo.
Yeah, I would probably jump out of this chair.
Shot clock running down. Vassell now has it. Vassell trying to put the work on Isaiah Joe. Fade away, Jay. No good. A.J. Mitchell now has it. Moving up the court for the Thunder. Mitchell. Looking. A.J. Mitchell. On the drive. Great defense there by Castle. Dylan Harper loses it, but it will stay with. Or no. Wow. That was quick there. Referee changed it to Spurs and then the Thunder.
Well, you also had. I think you also had Mark Diagonal right there, and you had like 5 different Thunder players saying it was going that way. So it's pretty hard to say it goes the other way because if I was the ref in that situation, I got the whole team and the coach telling me that I have that it's a go to give it to us. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably give it to them too, to be honest. So don't make me a ref in the NBA.
As Vassell picks up the foul there on a cutting Isaiah Joe, another former Sixer here.
I know. Lots of former Sixers.
3 in this series to be particular.
It's obviously McCain, Joe, and Caruso.
And Champagny.
Okay, so there's 4 because Caruso was
yeah.
too. Remember Caruso?
Speaking of former Sixers, McCain sneaks down to the rim and ties his up at 45.
Do you think that that 23rd pick that we got for McCain is gonna live up to be McCain?
He's not gonna have a choice by Sixers fans. I feel bad for the kid, whoever we draft him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he no matter what he does his rookie season, if it's not as good as what McCain was giving us, people are just gonna call it a bust.
Yeah.
So, but the Spurs. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say like Sixers fans are very easy to give any player they get a bust. So
yeah. The Thunder have it after a foul. Caruso gets bumped. Talking about the Spurs not having fouls, they're picking them up now. Back-to-back fouls here, and a foul even on the inbound there by Castle. Those are the type of fouls you cannot commit there.
Not at all.
Caruso will go to the line to shoot some free throws here. The White Mamba.
Caruso. Wow.
He's just born.
Dude, I forgot he was a Sixer.
I know.
I only remember that because I remember there was that picture of him in Summer League with that Sixers jersey on.
Yep. Him with still a little bit of hair.
Yeah. Wait, I'm actually gonna go and look up former Sixers playing.
Well, obviously for the Cavs, it's James Harden. And I can't think of anybody on the Knicks because they cut Ibasale. Yeah, Ibasale. As Caruso knocks down the second free throw, 47-45. OKC. Keldon Johnson taking up the court now, defended by AJ Mitchell. Oh, that was close to being an 8-second violation there. Keldon just got it over. Johnson now looking. Hits Mitchell right in the face, and another foul on the Spurs as OKC will take over. AJ Mitchell still down.
You jinxed the Spurs.
Looks like I did.
No fouls in the second quarter, then instantly they have like four.
Great elbow there by Keldon
Ooh.
Johnson to AJ Mitchell. Clear as day there.
Ooh.
I think this is
That
back-to-back
hurts.
games. AJ Mitchell's got bumped in the face. I think he got poked in the eye in game 3 or game 2 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he did. He's gonna have a few bumps and bruises there.
I know. But the Thunder now will take over as Caruso takes it up the court, defended by Johnson. Caruso looking. Mostly the bench guys except for Hartenstein in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein through the legs to Joe. Joe the three-pointer. Bang! Isaiah Joe straight on three. And the Thunder had their largest lead of the game at 5 points. The
I'm
bench
not surprised that he hit that three.
bench points are all OKC right now. As Cassell can't hit it. 32-10 OKC when it comes to bench points. McCain now has it over to Isaiah Joe. Thunder look to reset. Isaiah Hartenstein now has it. Kickball on Luke Cornett with 3:56 left to go. Gilgeous Alexander flies off the bench as he gets ready to check in.
A lot of energy there
I know,
from.
it's literally like as soon as the camera's on you run.
Yep.
The cameraman could have not timed it more perfectly there.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Perfect shot by the cameraman.
yes. As Gilgeous Alexander now checks back in for the Thunder. 14 on the shot clock. McCain will be the inbounder. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking to get it to Shea. He does. But it will go the other way as Jared McCain will pick up the illegal screen on Stephon Castle.
McCain getting a lot of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He has 11 minutes to be exact. He has more minutes than Lou Dort. He has more minutes than Caruso, more minutes than Jalen Williams, more minutes than Hartenstein, more minutes than Isaiah Joe. Like he is getting a lot of minutes so far.
Ball is on the ground. And a jump ball will be called.
Is this
3:38.
Hartenstein versus? Is
Sorry.
this Hartenstein versus De'Aaron Fox?
Uh,
Oh my God, it is. I think, yeah, it's Hartenstein versus De'Aaron Fox. Or is it Hartenstein versus Wallace?
it might be Fox versus Wallace because Wallace tipped it
Or
last.
oh, duh. Did I just say Hartenstein versus Wallace? No, yeah, Fox versus Wallace.
It'll be Fox and Wallace, I believe. Pretty fair tip ball here. Let's see who has the higher hops.
Yeah. I want to say it's going to be Fox. That's my guess.
And just drops right back to Jason Wallace.
Oh, nice.
I do think Fox won that tip, but then the ball kind of just went all over the place. Gilgeous Alexander on
Hmm.
the drive. Too clean there from Shea. Wanted the foul, but still got the bucket. 52-45. Keldon Johnson now defended by Lou Dort. Keldon Johnson. Great defense there. Jason Wallace has insisted that it's the Thunder ball.
Mike Tirico getting the ball down there.
You see the thing?
Had to mention the guy.
Yeah. When Benjamin now checks back in. You know how the players do this when they want to review it?
Hmm.
Well, that was off the Aaron Fox. When
Oh, it
Benjamin straight
was.
three. Short. Jason Wallace now takes it up the court. Doesn't seem to matter as the OKC Thunder will take it again. Gilgeous Alexander looking. Shea Gilgeous Alexander looking over Casey Wallace, and it'll be an offensive 3-second violation. We'll take a timeout here. There's 2:49 left to go in this first half. OKC has found their stroke, and they're up 52-45 with 2:49 left to go in this second quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We are back here for the end of the second quarter here between the Spurs and the Thunder. It's 52-45 OKC as they found themselves here in this second. Castle now defended by Casey Wallace. Castle puts the moves on. Bank shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Castle is fouled. 2:30.
Castle.
Sorry, what were we going to say?
No, Castle doing a really good job there of being able to get his own rebound, especially over some bigger guys. Castle shooting 1 for 5 so far, so not having a great shooting performance, but I feel like he's playing really well on defense to kind of back it up. But it's been a tough game on the offensive side for Castle. A lot of his points coming from free throws. So
Well, it looks like more will be added to it here.
yeah,
As Castle's first free throw is up and good.
So I was talking with my friend about this the other day. So was Brett Brown's brought to the Spurs organization to be the head coach after Popovich retired? I thought that was like a thing that happened.
I think that was supposed to happen because he was there for a while before he eventually got the job with the Sixers,
Yeah.
and he's like boys with Pop.
Okay.
So that's what I think at least. Great
Yeah.
defense there.
I
And
just
sorry,
I just remember that for some reason. I don't know.
yeah,
But now it's Mitch Johnson, son of John Johnson, Supersonics
yeah.
star.
What a name, John Johnson, bro. Whenever I see that, it's like, bro, they double J, bro.
Yep. Jalen Johnson too.
Saw that guy at Temple this year, coming getting off the team bus.
Oh yeah. Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that's
walking to one of
crazy.
my classes and I walked past McGonagall Hall and him and the Hawks were getting off the team bus.
That's actually so cool. I didn't I think I forget who I saw this year. I saw somebody. I do not remember who though.
When Benyama knocks down the first free throw. He's back beyond, bro. He's back.
Yes! 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 I love Bismack. He probably hasn't breaking a sweat all playoffs, but he's the
No.
GOAT. 14 seasons, averaged 5 points this year, 53% from the field, and 5.8 rebounds.
Dude, they're literally showing everyone we were just talking about.
Yeah, Lindsey Waters the third, Mason Plumlee, Kelly Olynyk, all my boys over there.
When
I
Benyama
love
knocks
I love my I love my bench warmers.
when Benyama knocks down the second free throw. 52-49 with 2 minutes left to go. AJ Mitchell takes it up the court, gives it over to Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Champagnie. Shot is good. Too pure there from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as he extends the Thunder lead to 5. When Benyama now takes
Shay's
it.
coming alive.
He got 9 points after being scoreless in the first. Von Castle trying to put the moves on Case and Wallace. Get some space. Castle jumper, no good. Kicks back over to AJ Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander now controls. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Kicks it over. Case and Wallace fakes the 3-pointer over. AJ Mitchell fakes it. Jumper, spin. Ludor for 3. Rims off, no good. Vassell and the foul there on Case and Wallace, and we'll take it right down the court. And Devin Vassell will shoot 2 free throws. Those are the worst fouls you can take there, especially when you're 90 feet down the other way.
Oh yeah. Case and Wallace with 2 fouls already so far. And yeah, Wembanyama giving Mitch Johnson a hug over there.
Mitch Johnson. This is Mitch Johnson.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like Wembanyama isn't real. Sometimes I feel like he's like AI generated. And Tim Duncan with the orange watch band on too.
He's in it, bro.
He's got the
He's just a fan. He ain't a
yeah.
former player. He's just there.
Yeah. He's got the pink shirt on, the orange wristband.
He's locked.
He's locked. He wants to go back out there and go alongside Wembanyama.
I know. Have his hair all over the place as he's shooting.
Imagine a Tim Duncan and Victor Wembanyama duo. That's literally like
Tim
unstoppable.
Duncan's bank shot, or he banks it off the backboard for an alley oop for Wemby, dude. That'd be the most
Oh
unstoppable
my
move in
god.
basketball.
Oh yeah.
As Vassell knocks down the second free throw, he's got 11 points, a 3 of 7 from the field. It's a 3-point game. 1:10 remaining in this first half. Excuse me. Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by De'Aaron Fox. Clock running down. Shai's got to put his move on. Shai kicks it over. Caruso gets Wemby jumping. I'm surprised he even
What?
saw. I'm surprised he even saw the basket shooting that.
I know, and it's like on those types of threes, on those closeouts, it's Wemby doesn't even really need to jump because Caruso's like 6'4". He's so short that that's just a really tough foul for Wemby to take now with 3. Um, that's just not a foul you really want to take, and it's 3. It's only 2 free throws for Caruso. I thought it was gonna
Yeah,
be 3,
it was inside the
but
line. So
Yeah, but that's like a foul you don't want to take if you're Wemby. Like if I were Wemby and I were 7'6", but again, I'm not in Wemby's brain and I'm nothing like Wemby whatsoever. I'm 5'11". Um, if I were Wemby, I just like put both of my hands up, or I'll do the Luke Cornett. Actually, I would take from Luke Cornett and I would jump like way behind the guy and just put your hands in the air.
because it works. So,
It does work. Hey, Luke Cornett's shown that it works, so
mhm.
try it. Why not?
But also the
He's,
biggest thing,
Luke Cornett's gotta teach Wemby some
I
stuff.
know, but bigger thing for Wemby, that's his third foul of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep him in for this final minute as Caruso misses the second free throw. It's 55-51 as they showed Jalen Williams. Castle now has it. Under a minute left to play in this first half. Stephon Castle defended by Caruso. Castle trying to get some movement around with this offense. Clock's running down. Can't get it anywhere. Gets it over to Wembanyama. Defended by Jalen Williams. Wembanyama. Fade away Jay. Can't get it to go. Looks like Castle was banged up there on that rebound as Gilgeous-Alexander takes it up the court. 30 seconds remaining. Caruso, quick pass. Jalen Williams springs three. Bang! Tic-tac-toe there from the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they're up 7 points. Jalen Williams with 14 points. Are we sure that's not Jalen Williams, number 8 out there?
I mean, he's looking like Curry. You said in the beginning it was like Wemby looking like Curry. Now Jalen Williams is looking like Curry. This is insane.
Clock running down here. De'Aaron Fox. No good. Tipped up in the air. OKC's got to hurry. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the horn. It is short as we go to halftime. 58-51, Oklahoma City. Before we go to our halftime break here, Cal, what are your thoughts on this first half here?
Well, the Thunder really stepped it up, now shooting 51% from the field, 53% from three, 70% from the free throw line, 6 turnovers, 20 rebounds, 15 assists. And you look at San Antonio, 41% from the field, 40% from three, 83% from the free throw line, 9 turnovers to OKC's 6, 19 rebounds to OKC's 20, and 11 assists to OKC's 15. And Spurs started off really quick, really fast. They got that adrenaline going, got that pump from the fans. And just ever since then, ever since Hartenstein made that floater, it's just been a kind of a downward spiral for the Spurs. They've been able to keep it pretty close, only a 7-point lead for the Thunder here going into half, but it's been a pretty much a downward spiral. And you look at OKC, and Jalen Williams been the spark plug for them out of all people. I mean, I was thinking like, AJ Mitchell, Alex Caruso, maybe a little Jared McCain. Jared McCain has played very well, don't get me wrong. But Jalen Williams plus 18 when he is in the game. She has 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, shooting 4 for 6 and 4 for 5 from 3 with 2 free throws. Only 1 foul. In this third and fourth quarter, I would not be surprised if we're seeing a lot of Jalen Williams gameplay because he has been playing so well. I would expect to get him to get taken out once he starts, cool down, if he starts to cool down a little bit. But he has just been phenomenal for the Thunder. And just overall, the Thunder bench has just been so much better than the Spurs bench. And that just shows the amount of depth that the Thunder have. The Spurs don't get me wrong, do have a lot of depth. Obviously, Keldon Johnson, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper. But just the Thunder's depth, obviously, with Williams, with Caruso, with Dort, with Wallace, McCain. Like, I can just go on and on and on. And they just have so much depth. So it's definitely a doable comeback for the Spurs. It's going to be a tough one, but Victor Wembanyama, only 5 shots taken, 10 points. I think we need to see some more picks or some more shots out of Wembanyama in the second half. But it's been a very fun game to watch so far, a very fast game.
Absolutely. I think at the end of the day, what defines this first half is OKC was able to slow the game down. They got it to their pace of basketball. Guys like Jalen Williams is stepping up when they need him, and the bench has been the difference. 32 to, I believe, now maybe 13, 14 bench points now is the comparison, and you're seeing the difference it's made. Like you said, Jared McCain's playing more minutes than he usually does in the first half. Other guys are stepping up. Obviously, the big guy, like you mentioned, Jalen Williams. And it's only a matter of time, I feel like, till Shai Gilgeous-Alexander takes over, and that could be in the third quarter here. Spurs need to come out quick here again. De'Aaron Fox needs to take it to the cup, draw fouls, or get the buckets. But we'll see how the things go. But as of right now, OKC has slowed it down to their pace, and that's why they're winning by 7. But this is the end of the first half here. We're going to take a quick halftime break. We'll be back with you guys for the start of the third quarter here on Two Mics All Sports here with Zach and Cal. We are back here for the second half of Spurs Thunder. Thunder control the ball here to start the third quarter. Hartenstein finishes for two, and the Thunder start the second half just as they ended the first. 60-51 here.
Yeah, the I think the Thunder are going to keep attacking Wemby because he's got 3 fouls. So, oh, Hartenstein injured on the play there.
Gilgis Alexander here. No good. Rebound Castle. Aaron Fox now has it here. Spurs. Fox drives down the lane. No foul call is there, but great defense there, I guess, by AJ Mitchell. Gilgis Alexander now takes it up the court. Defended by Vassell. Quick jumper. Off the rim as Wembanyama just lets it roll out of bounds there.
Yeah, he's not stat padding, grabbing that rebound.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it looks like friendly
Oh,
fire there with Lou Dort and Hartenstein. Fox over. Quick pass. What a pass to Castle, but three-pointers in and out. That was a great pass there by De'Aaron Fox, but Castle's three was just in and out. AJ Mitchell looks to drive. Great defense there by Devin Vassell as he takes it away. Vassell on the drive. Can't finish, but he's going to go to the line to earn them.
yeah, that missed three by Castle there. As Vassell grabs his wrist again. That missed three by Castle was the fourth straight missed field goal for Castle and the 10th straight missed team field goal. So it's been a little tough for the Spurs in the last few minutes. So
Yeah. Hopefully Vassell can change it here with some free throws. Vassell's first free throw. Ooh, that one almost flew out.
got it to go.
60-52 with 10:24 left to go in this third quarter. Mitch Johnson looking on here. Hartenstein already checked out here. They'll probably go check him out because he was banged up. I would think it would be Jalen Williams checking in, or no, it's actually Caruso who checks in
Hmm.
to sell. Who'd be playing the power forward then? I rather. I mean, Jalen Williams has been playing better right now. 13 points, by the way, for Vassell. It's 60-53. Gilgis Alexander defended by Fox. Great defense there by De'Aaron Fox, who almost takes it away. Shot clock running down for Shea. Kicks it over. Lou Dort. Dort looking. Caruso. Quick three in the corner. Rims it in, and it's good. Alex Caruso extending the OKC lead to 10 with a 3 over Victor Wembanyama. Castle now.
Yeah, there's that game too, Caruso now coming out into this game. But like you said, who's going to be playing the power forward? And I'd rather have Jalen Williams in. But then Alex Caruso makes you take back your words there. And Wembanyama, like I was saying earlier, not trying to pick up that fourth foul, went in with just a hand up, and I guess he made it over his hand. So I guess maybe I was wrong, but it's all right.
Castle over. Fox doesn't take the three. Has Lou Dort on skates. Ooh. De'Aaron Fox pulls the chair on himself there. Gilgis Alexander. Bench points are 42-10 OKC. Chet Holmgren inside and finishes for two. Lead is a
Wow.
dozen. Over. Champagnie, three-pointer. They needed that. Julian Champagnie with a quick trigger knocks it down for the Spurs.
A bit of a line drive three there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Not much arc on it.
Yeah. Both teams have 10 three-pointers. Great deflection there. Vassell tips it up. Castle on the run. Castle, oh my goodness.
Oh,
He got lucky he did not hit the deck there.
yeah.
Fans do not like
Hopefully, hopefully that cameraman's okay. He's holding on to his
Yeah.
knee.
I don't know if Caruso needed to do that hard of a foul there.
No.
The physicality is starting to emerge here in this game.
Yeah, that could have even maybe been a flagrant there on Caruso. He didn't even go for the ball. Looked like he kind of just went for Castle's wrist, but
Yeah. Castle's first free throw is no good.
got to make your free throws, especially when you're down by this much.
9:02 left to go. 65-56. OKC. Stephon Castle now. His second free throw here is good. Gets 1 out of 2. Lead is now 65-57 OKC. Free throws are 7 of 10 OKC, 13 of 16 San Antonio. Shea driving now. Over Wemby and Castle. No good. Chet flies in for the emphatic flush on the rebound. Lead back up to 10. Wembanyama trying to take it over. Wembanyama can't get it to go. Lou Dort soars in for the rebound as OKC is on the run. Caruso now has it. Field goals are 4 of 7 OKC, 1 of 5 San Antonio so far this quarter. Chet Holmgren now gets it back over to Shea. Shot clock down to 10. Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended. Vassell reads it like a book. Outlet to Castle. Castle on the drive is fouled by A.J. Mitchell. Another. Oh, and here some pushing and shoving is going on. Here we go. Here we go. Castle is mad right now, trying to be restrained. The physicality.
Wow.
That's bad. If I'm Castle,
That's back-to-back wide open layups that they've done that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were Castle, I'd be pissed too.
Yes.
But
because the guy has to seem intentional at this point. He's on the break.
it looks like they're probably going to review this here for maybe a flagrant, or I don't know what they're going to. They're probably going to review it for all the pushing and shoving to see if they have to give anybody some any other fouls here. But Bismack Biyombo trying to hype up the Spurs bench.
That's what he's there for. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Mason Plumlee just looking on.
Because it's like you do it once, it's an accident, maybe, but you do it twice to the same guy.
Oh yeah,
right?
It's intentional. Yeah. I mean, I guess just no
like
easy buckets.
Ball there. Like, I understand AJ Mitchell's trying to come back and defend, but it's like he basically shoved them.
Yeah. Got smacked in the face.
That's a flagrant, I think, if I've seen one. That has to be a flagrant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think if I've seen
there could be a foul here on Vassell too. He extended with the push, extending his arms there, pushing him away. But that'd be a weak foul, in my opinion. Like Vassell's just trying to stick up for his teammate who on back to back like wide open layups has just gotten absolutely clobbered. So, I mean, if I'm Vassell, like, I mean, I'm just trying to stick up for my team. Wait, what's Isaiah? There's something about Isaiah Joe here.
He faked that he was going to run down the court. Yep, flagrant foul.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a double technical. Yeah, so a technical on Vassell and a technical on Mitchell, and then a flagrant again also on Mitchell.
Yeah, I guess so. It had to be a flagrant foul. He's not even going for the ball. He's literally.
And he pushed him in the back too. Yeah. Yeah, so a flagrant one on Mitchell, technical on Mitchell as well. and then technical on Vassell.
I think I don't have no problems with everything they called there.
Yeah, that's what I thought they would call. I'm not surprised by that.
Because you know, if Vassell's defending his teammate, you can't shove another guy. So
Yeah,
good, big three does here for Castle as he makes the first.
got to make this second one.
Mm-hmm. Because you knock down a 3-pointer, you're looking at a 5-point game just like that.
Mm-hmm. Because the Spurs also get the ball too.
Yep. Castle's second free throw is up and good.
Former Sixer Jared McCain in the game, along with other former Sixer Alex Caruso.
They're all over the place, but funny enough, they're never on the Sixers when they're in these scenarios. Yo Lake chants have started in San Antonio as Castle has it. Castle, oh my god, he got whacked again.
Jeez, oh my God, you got to feel for Castle at this point.
Dude, he's ready to punch a dude. Look at his face.
I know.
He's about ready to
He's
sock a
so
guy in the
mad.
face. Yeah, Reggie Miller just brought up a good point. If you're Stephon Castle, you might get whacked, but just drive to the basket because they're gonna call it for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Castle misses the free throw. Remains 67-59. 8:14 left to go here in this third quarter. Castle second is good. Cuts the deficit to 7. OKC finally now has the ball after all that. Castle's missed 2 free throws so far this quarter. Shea on the drive. Shea over Victor Wembanyama. What a shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points now for Shea. Castle on the drive. Gets fouled again. This one a little bit more clean by Shea. Shea can't believe it, but if you're a guy in Stephon Castle, they're going to call it for you.
Yeah. Wow. Stephon Castle, a lot of free throws here in this third quarter.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful there, floater there by Shea, right over the outstretched arms of Victor Wembanyama. Castle's free throw. It's it in.
Castle kind of looking like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in this one with all the free throws he's getting.
Difference is he's not flopping for any of them. He's just getting whacked.
Yeah, he's just getting absolutely clobbered on every single one.
Castle's second free throw is up and good. This is a 7-point game with 7:50 left to go in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it up court. Defended by Vassell. Trying to get the screen from Holmgren. He does. Shea on the drive. Great defense there by San Antonio. Over to Jared McCain. McCain over Fox. Can't get it to go. Rebound Wembanyama over to Vassell. Spurs looking to push. Devin Vassell. Defended by Shea. Vassell on the drive. Blocked. But the goaltend will be called on Chet Holmgren. Count him for 2.
Yeah, Chad, I would say that was a flagrant, not a flagrant, a goaltending there, buddy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Clear as day.
Oh yeah.
All right, bro.
It was almost a double goaltend too.
I know. Oh, come on. I don't know about that. Castle's got to be more careful there, but like
he bumped him a little bit, but
yeah.
now I mean I guess the refs got to give one back to the Thunder here because of how many calls that Castle's been getting. So
That's also Castle's third foul. So,
yeah,
little like you said, like we talked about, some foul trouble now for San Antonio with some of their top 2 guys.
it's been a quiet third quarter for De'Aaron Fox here too.
Yes.
As he did just get subbed out, as I do say that. Carter Bryant comes in. And Jalen Williams comes back in the game too.
Gilgeous-Alexander now defended by the rookie Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander over to Caruso. Shot clock down to 10. Tipped away by Champagnie. Great read there by Julian Champagnie as it goes into the seats. I believe there's a guy with a Celtics jersey there who was talking to the guy who put the ball in. With a Jaylen Brown jersey of all people. How interesting. Caruso will be the inbounder with 8 left on the shot clock. Jalen Williams gets knocked down by Carter Bryant. And the shot clock will be reset to 14. Carter Bryant can't believe it.
Wouldn't be surprised if this one gets reviewed.
Why does Dagnall want to challenge that?
I think because they might have changed the call. They might have changed the call to Do they want it to be a shooting? I'm very confused.
From what I understand, they called the foul on Carter Bryant. Because they were getting ready to inbound it.
Maybe they're looking at the shot clock.
I just heard it. They're looking for a foul before the inbound pass.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know, man. All these whistles.
Slowing down the game. It was moving. And then now.
Of course, Shea in his natural position, the 3-throw line.
Yeah. Shea's probably shooting free throws right now.
Yeah.
I love that meme.
Well, look, he actually is. So.
Yeah.
As he makes it. I guess, yeah, because usually with a foul that's away like from the inbound, that usually results in like 1 3-throw possession of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So now the score is 70-64 with 7:10 left to go in this third quarter. A quarter, like we said, that's been slowed down because of all the amount of whistles. Surprisingly, that's Gilgeous-Alexander's first 3-throw of the game.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see a Caruso or McCain 3 here. Maybe like a little screen action.
You must have the script, man. You must have the script.
Oh my God.
Just Jared McCain knocks down the deep 3-pointer.
That was deep too. Oh. What they call that, block?
Yeah, on Holmgren. Gonna be a timeout here on the play. Oh my God, Chet Holmgren was still moving, but he kind of got bodied by Wembanyama.
Yeah, a little bit of a flop, a tiny bit of a flop, but it was a lot of Wembanyama there.
Yeah, he was still moving though, so that should be a blocking foul on Chet. So, but as we go to commercial break here for the game, we'll go commercial break here for this live stream. We'll be back after this here on Two Mics All Sports. We are back here after this commercial break between the Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder up 73 to 64. What are your thoughts so far in this third quarter, Cal?
Yeah, haven't seen a lot of De'Aaron Fox, but it's been a very physical third quarter. Lots of fouls, lots of pushing, lots of shoving. So it's been an interesting third quarter, especially after that second quarter, and the Thunder are just playing really, really well, really good basketball. And Stefan Castle is just he can't make a shot, but he's gotten 10 free throws, so he's been getting pushed all around the court. So
Mm-hmm.
but it's been a very interesting game so far, and it's gonna be a good finish to this game.
Agreed. Agreed. AJ Mitchell was getting some help there on his. So it looks like I think they said he went to the back as Wembanyama knocks down the first free throw.
I did see that. Yes, he did go to the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, like to Rico said, the bench has been so good for
I know.
OKC.
Look at that differential. That really puts into perspective as Wembanyama knocks
It
down the second free throw.
it really does put it into perspective.
Score is now 73-66 as Jared McCain has it. Over to Jalen Williams. Williams looking. Back over to Gilgis Alexander, defended by Dylan Harper, who's now back in the game. Over to Holmgren. Extra pass, Wallace. Shot clock running down. Over Jalen Williams. McCain gets past Wembanyama. McCain over Wembanyama and flexes the muscle. Jared McCain pulling out all the stops here. Dylan Harper driving. Another foul. It's like the automatic whistle right now in this third quarter.
Mm-hmm. It really is. Just foul after foul after foul.
McCain bodying it up with Wembanyama and just the pretty floater up and in. Got Wembanyama hitting the deck, bro. Like, what is going on?
Wow. Dude, Jared McCain bodying Victor Wembanyama.
He's taking
Never
that
thought
trade.
I would see that
He's
happen.
taking that trade personally, bro. As Dylan Harper knocks
Mm-hmm.
down the three throw. As the Spurs now get to 6-7. I've been doing that
Got hit 6-7.
every time someone gets to it in the game. I've been doing as the team gets to 6-7.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Harper second three throw is no good as the Spurs stay on 67. That was the 14th attempt by
Cannot
the
miss those free throws.
That was the 14th attempt by the Spurs this quarter. Casey Wallace in the corner for three. In and out. Rebound tipped. Controlled by Dylan Harper as they take it up the court. Dylan Harper now trying to take it up court quick. Dylan Harper looks over Carter Bryant. Bryant gets it over to Wembanyama. Defended by Jalen Williams. Wembanyama trying to put the sauce on. Bryant takes it in on Holmgren. No foul. Great defense there by Holmgren. Shea over to Jerry McCain. Transition three from McCain. Rims off no good. Rebound Devin Vassell. He leads the Spurs in points with 15. Carter Bryant back to Vassell. Over to Dylan Harper. Field goals are 17 out of 13 for the Thunder. 2 of 7 from the Spurs. Wembanyama now has it. Trying to put the work in. Quick jumper. Short. Rebound Holmgren. Gilgis Alexander now takes it up the court. Wemby's 2 of 7 from the field tonight. 12 points. Gilgis Alexander has the rookie Bryant on him. Shot clock down to 10. Gilgis Alexander, step back, gets him up in the air, and the foul is called.
Oh, it's so tough to watch those fouls happen.
Mm-hmm. Especially the rookies, like a guy like Carter Bryant. Just like it's not Shea's not the only guy who does this. It feels like this is everyone's signature foul drawing move. Gilgis Alexander knocks down the first free throw.
Shea's just very good at embellishing it.
Yeah. De'Aaron Fox and Luke Cornett now checked in for the Spurs. Can Fox find what he had early in that first quarter here now check back into the game?
He needs to find it with how the Spurs have been playing.
Spurs are in the bonus for this final 5:06. Isaiah Hartenstein checking in the game. Thunder still not yet in the bonus, but up 9. Lou Dort also checked back in for the Thunder. As we were waiting for some time here for the second three throw, I guess, with all the substitutions.
Mm-hmm. Shea, of course, waiting at his favorite spot on the court.
Second three throws up and good, and the Thunder's lead is up to 10. 5:04 left to go in this quarter. 14 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected out of bounds, will stay with the Spurs. Deflected out by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We need to see the Spurs guards turn up here. We need to see De'Aaron Fox start to get some buckets. Dylan Harper start to get some buckets. Devin Vassell. Although Devin Vassell has had a good game so far.
Yeah. De'Aaron Fox now has it. Over to Devin Vassell. Fakes it. Takes the three. Rims off. No good. De'Aaron Fox flies in for the rebound, taking it from Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell drives past Shea. Inside. Plus the foul for Devin Vassell. Can it plus the foul?
And one. That's exactly what the Spurs needed, and the fans need to get something to something excited about, and they were able to do it there with a beautiful and one scoop layup there from Devin Vassell, number 24. Count it in the bucket.
Put some life back into this crowd here. Vassell's free throw is up, and it is good, cutting this deficit back to 7.
The Spurs were on 6-7 for too long.
Yes. Gilgeous-Alexander now has it. Defended by Carter Bryant. Gets past him. Over. Hartenstein on the drive is fouled by Fox. Seemed kind of intentional there. Rather have him shoot the free throws than have the easy dunk.
Yeah, Fox can't really do much there. It's just a much taller guy. Just drop it in for the layup. I guess you'd rather make Hartenstein earn it at the free throw line. Hartenstein, they're not the best free throw shooter on the team, so make him earn it at the line rather than giving him the 2 free easy points.
Yeah.
Would not be surprised if he misses one here.
Mm-hmm. He's an okay free throw shooter, not the best. As he misses the first.
Yeah, I mean, usually guys are going to miss the first more rather than the second, but
Isaiah's second free throw is up and good, extending the lead back up to 8.
yeah, the Spurs need something here to cut back into this lead. If they can get it to a two possession deficit, that would be exactly what they need.
You speak it, and Dylan Harper answers. Big three from Harper.
Huge 3 from Harper. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Alexander back over. Taysom Wallace, quick three. Rims off, no good. Lou Dort soars in for the rebound. Shea wide open for 3. Butter. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Open at the top of the key, and you know he ain't going to miss that one. 81-73. Nope. Dylan Harper has it. Defended by Isaiah Joe. Gets past him. Harper over. They need it. Carter Bryant for 3. Oh, just in and out there for the Spurs.
It's unfortunate for Carter Bryant there. Wide open 3. Just a tough in and out.
Foul is on the floor there for Taysom Wallace, not plus the foul. There was a great setup there by Dylan Harper, and he took the 3 confidently. Got a little bit of space, and he hit it.
Like beautiful shot there.
Like you said, if they can get this, I think if they can get this to a 2-possession game entering the fourth quarter, it's going to be good.
Agreed.
as Casey Wallace knocks down the first free throw. Wembanyama checks back in for the Spurs in addition to Keldon Johnson. Wembanyama's played 86 minutes in games 1 and 2 combined. Has already played 25 tonight. He will now add on to it here. Check back in for this final few minutes.
A lot of mileage here on Wemby.
Yeah. Gilgeous Alexander checked out for the Thunder. Casey Wallace at the line to shoot his second is up and good, and the lead is back up to 10. Keldon Johnson inbounds it to De'Aaron Fox, defended by Lou Dort. Fox looking to drive. Fox over Wembanyama, over Keldon Johnson looking to drive. Johnson inside, trying to get the physicality going. Keldon Johnson is fouled as he'll go to the line to shoot him. Both teams in the bonus here for this final 3 minutes and 19 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Like the aggressiveness there from Keldon Johnson.
This year's Kia Sixth Man of the Year, who's great for the Spurs off the bench.
Yeah, and you got to be aggressive with how much the refs have been blowing the whistle in this third quarter. It's like you got to take it to the rack almost every time, unless you have a wide open shot, because the refs are just blowing the whistle like nothing else. So, Keldon Johnson with the cowboy outfit. Are you seeing this right now?
Yeah, he loves that farm life.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's in a great spot for it, San Antonio.
Absolutely. Keldon Johnson, his second free throw is up, and it is good. Cutting the deficit back to 8. 3:15 left to go. Caruso takes it up, grabbed by Dylan Harper, and he'll go to the line to shoot him. Can't be doing that. Got to have better defensive possessions than that.
Yeah, the refs will not let him play for more than 10 seconds at a time now.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. But that was 100% a foul there. You just can't do that if you're Dylan Harper.
First free throw is missed by Alex Caruso. Remains 83-75 with 3:14 left to go in this third quarter. Caruso not as explosive as he was in the first two games, but still is making his impact as he usually does. Caruso second, rims in, leads back up to 9. De'Aaron Fox takes it up the court. Both teams have missed free throws this quarter. De'Aaron Fox now has it. Defended by Casey Wallace. Trying to put the moves on. Over Hartenstein. The floater is pure. De'Aaron Fox and the Thunder are going to call a timeout here as the Spurs looking to make their comeback here and at least tie or take the lead before this end of the third quarter. They're down 84-77 with 3:03 left to go in the third. They'll take a timeout, and so will we. With 3:03 left to go, it's 84-77 OKC. We'll be back after this commercial break. We are back here, 84-77, OKC with a few minutes left to go in this third quarter. Obviously, we talked about it just before we went on break. Before I get into that, De'Aaron Fox looked a little shaken up. That's not a good sign, especially coming off probably the injury. He had the right ankle injury. That's why he wasn't playing. So, yeah. So,
Yeah.
we'll see, though. We'll see. So,
Yep.
but OKC's ball now as Caruso takes it up the court, defended by Champagnie. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander back in for OKC after a quick break. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it over. Caruso left open wide into the corner. His three-pointer is wet like water. Lead back up to 10.
There he is, Caruso.
Hartenstein grabs it. That could have been out of bounds on Hartenstein there.
Oh, 100%.
Over. McCain drives it on Fox. Takes it back out. McCain gets it over to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder up 10. Shot clock down to 7. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Johnson with the jersey grab on Gilgeous-Alexander as he'll go back to the line to shoot two.
A little bit of a nitpicky foul there, but understandable.
Yeah.
Reminded me of James Bradbury there.
That's the fourth foul on Keldon Johnson as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the first free throw, extending the lead to 11. 2:18 left to go in this third quarter. It's 88-77 OKC. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, after a scoreless first quarter, has 18 points since then.
Yeah, he's been playing much better, and 7 assists as well.
Yeah. Second free throw's up, and it is good for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lead is up to 12. De'Aaron Fox takes it up the court here for the Spurs, defended by Lou Dort. Gets the screen from Wembanyama. Fox kicks it over to Wembanyama. Drives. Bust the foul for Victor Wembanyama.
Huge there for the Spurs. Wembanyama finally getting something to go down.
The pick and pop is the way to go with those two, and Wembanyama drives on Holmgren, takes the contact, and finishes for the deuce. And he'll get one more.
That's why having Fox is so important for the Spurs. Him being able to do that is it's just perfect for Wembanyama and for the Spurs.
His free throw is up, and it is good, cutting the deficit right back to 9. Can't be trading baskets right now if you're San Antonio. Got to get some stops. Keep this game close.
Mm-hmm.
Great defense there by Fox. Almost takes it from McCain. McCain looks. McCain drives over Johnson and finishes for another 2. Jared McCain. Champagnie, quick over to Castle. Defended by Jalen Williams. Champagnie, quick 3. Oh, almost goes in there. Everything but down for the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander, quick drive. Over. Jalen Williams doesn't take it. McCain will take it. Short. Rebound. Lou Dort is right there for it, but Keldon Johnson will pick up the loose change. De'Aaron Fox is down in the backcourt. Keldon Johnson fakes it. Shoots it. In and out. Jalen Williams has it as De'Aaron Fox is still back there limping. De'Aaron Fox is really banged up right now.
Yeah, that's that same ankle. That is not what you want to see if you're the Spurs.
Not whatsoever. Because although he hasn't been scoring, he's at least been producing. Oh, lands right on that ankle.
Oh my God.
Jalen Williams will now take it over to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander looks. draws the foul from Stephon Castle. As Shea will go to the line to shoot two. De'Aaron Fox being checked on right now by the trainer.
Golden Knights up 2-1.
Ooh, wow. Like Reggie Miller just said, you got to stay down because that's where Shea gets you.
Yeah. You have to stay down, and everybody wants to jump at it. It's a really good pump fake, but everybody just wants to jump. He does a really good job selling it.
If I'm not
It's what he's
mistaken, I
best
believe
at.
the Spurs fans are chanting flopper, flopper.
They are.
Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the second three throw, and he's found his spot from there this third quarter. 93-80 OKC, up 13. Castle takes it here. 7 free throws this quarter by Shea. Over Wembanyama, the one-handed alley-oop slam. Too easy there for Victor. Over Jalen Williams, doesn't take it. Jerry McCain now has it. Gives it back over to Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Vassell. Shot clock running down. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. McCain for three. In and out. Tipped. And it will stay right here as a loose ball foul is called on Keldon Johnson. That's his fifth.
Yeah, 5 fouls for Keldon Johnson is not what you want to see, especially if you're a Spurs fan. And De'Aaron Fox going down, losing Keldon Johnson in this game too would be even worse. Huge blow to that would be a huge blow to this team. I don't know if you saw that McCain 3, but Victor Wembanyama pulled a Luke Cornett.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah.
As Holmgren knocks down the first three, though. De'Aaron Fox just biting the towel right now. He's in an immense amount of pain. 94-82 OKC with 28.5 left to go in this third quarter. Holmgren's second three throw is up, and it is good. 95-82 OKC. Dylan Harper takes it up the court for San Antonio as he's now back in, defended by Cason Wallace. The starting lineup from the first two games of this series is now in for the Spurs as Dylan Harper tries to get it to Wembanyama. Clock running down. Wembanyama on the drive. Victor, the spin, the fade. Bang! Victor Wembanyama putting in the work on Isaiah Hartenstein. Clock running down. Hartenstein at the horn. It is no good, and this will be 95-84 going to the final 12 minutes of this game. Cal, how are we feeling?
Yeah, 11-point lead for the Thunder. They have just honestly outplayed the Spurs so far in this game. Spurs only shooting 41% from the field, 35% from three. OKC shooting 50% from the field, 48% from three, 80% from the free throw line. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 21, 2, and 10, shooting 6 for 14, 2 for 3 from three. He's had a great game. Jared McCain has had a great game too, shooting 50%. Caruso has had a good game, shooting 66%. Jalen Williams too. So it's just been an all-around great game, especially for the bench of the Thunder. And then Spurs has just been a tough shooting night for them, and especially Stephon Castle, only one shot gone down so far. So it's gonna be interesting fourth quarter, but I don't know. The Spurs, I don't know if they'll be able to make this comeback.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how things go down here. I mean, OKC's just kind of taken over this game, continuing to play their style of basketball, and the free throws told the story in that quarter, but it benefited OKC more than anything. So, but we'll be back in a few minutes when the start of the fourth quarter here on Two Mics All Sports. We are back here for the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up, ready to go here. OKC's up 12 here with these final 12 minutes to go. Can the Spurs make a comeback here? Team's pretty much banged up at this point. De'Aaron Fox starting the fourth quarter on the bench, obviously banged up from that ankle injury. But the Spurs will start with the ball. Pretty even third quarter there. Dylan Harper on the drive. Harper takes it, and the travel is called on Dylan Harper.
One too many steps there,
Yeah,
unfortunately, from Harper. That's a tough one.
McCain double team over Hartenstein. Looking. Holmgren on the drive. Chet Holmgren fadeaway jumper is in. Nothing but net there for Chet Holmgren. Score 97-84 OKC. Chet Holmgren 14 points on the night. Stephon Castle looking over. Champagnie. They need it. No good. Rebound Hartenstein as he clears it away over to Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace defended by Stephon Castle. Hartenstein looking. Gets it. Stolen by Devin Vassell. Reads the pass to McCain perfectly. Devin Vassell behind the back to Castle. Castle drives and hits the deck again as he'll go to the line.
Oh my god. He keeps getting smacked.
He's gonna have so many bruises. Isaiah Hartenstein can't believe it.
I don't know why he can't believe it, but hey, he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah,
Ooh, was that a kick ball there from Wemby?
good question.
That was definitely a foul, and Hartenstein got his hand.
His fourth of the game actually, as Castle
Yep.
misses another three throw.
Yeah, the Spurs have missed eight eight free throws so far in this game, and it's a 12-point game. And the Thunder have missed five, so like I said, dude, these free throws are going to be so important, especially in
95.
this fourth quarter.
97-85. Jared McCain gets it over to Alex Caruso. McCain, spot up three. Off the rim, no good. Castle clears the board. Spurs moving up quick. Dylan Harper. Spin move on McCain. Dylan Harper takes it. No foul is called there. Isaiah Hartenstein kicks it over. Looking. Gets it over to Cason Wallace. Wallace over. McCain, spot up three. Buries it. Jared McCain, nothing but nets. And Mitch Johnson and the San Antonio Spurs need a timeout. It's been all Thunder so far to open this fourth quarter. They're up 15, 100-85. We'll keep it here for this first commercial break. Not the start to the quarter the Spurs have wanted. What do you think they got to do here coming out of this timeout?
They just need to get a really, really quick bucket. I know it's going to be tough without De'Aaron Fox getting by defenders, but they need a quick bucket, and they need. I feel like they really need a three here. I mean, I could see a three from Vassell, a big three from Vassell, a stop, and then maybe you come down, you get a quick and one, and just like that, you're right back in the game. It's a 9-point game, just like that. So, I think if they can get that going, I think they'll be good. But it's a 15 points. I mean, the Thunder have come back from down 15 points in this game already. I think the Spurs can definitely do it too. You just need to get Wemby going in this fourth, and hopefully a shot or two can fall for Stephon Castle. So if a shot or two can fall for him, hopefully he can get hot. But so far, it's really not looking good for the Spurs, especially if the Thunder come out of this break and they start hitting their shots as well.
Absolutely. But if we learn anything from game one between the Knicks and the Cavs, you hit a few baskets, get the home crowd going again. That sometimes might be all you need.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, that game one is. I mean, the Knicks just keep getting lucky with how they sweep and then they have to play teams that were just through a 7-game series off of one day of rest. They got it with the Sixers, and now they got it with the Cavs. And Cavs did have a big lead in that first game, just wasn't able to come away with the win. But yeah, but in this one, the Spurs really need some big buckets from their key players. but without having Fox, it's going to be hard to facilitate, especially with how much Stephon Castle turns the ball over. So it's gonna be tough for the Spurs to get something going here, but they can definitely do it. They've been able to do it all year. That's why they're in this position now. So
Absolutely. So we'll see what happens. But a quick mention of NHL. Vegas held on, won 3-1, are now up 2-0 in their series against the Colorado Avalanche, which is huge. So
very surprising to me. I thought the Avalanche were, well, they are still a juggernaut, but I thought they would definitely come out of this with getting a at least go 1-1. But and both of these games are at home for the Avalanche as well, so it's going to be hard to win two on the road in Vegas too, especially against a team coached by John Tortorella, of course.
absolutely.
So
So
Nick Castellanos solo homer to Padres tied up in the bottom of the fifth. I don't know. It just popped up on my feed, so I had to mention Nick Castellanos.
I mean, Castellanos scored more runs than the Phillies did tonight. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
they're back here though, 100-85 from the Spurs here. You got to get something balanced going. I think you got to find some balanced offense. You got to get it to Wemby and let Wemby create, shoot, or find the open guy, and that person's got to knock it down. De'Aaron Fox back into the game for the Spurs, which is a good sign, good relief for them.
Yeah, he went back to the locker room, got some ibuprofen, some painkillers, and he's right back out there. So he might be playing a lot of minutes in this fourth quarter. Hopefully that ankle is okay. We'll see here in these first few minutes of this fourth quarter.
As the Spurs go with the double big lineup, kicks it over. Great read there by Caruso with 11 left on the shot clock. The guy in the Wemby jersey with a nice catch there.
Nice pass too.
Yeah, 11 on the shot clock. Inbound goes to Cornette. Luke Cornette has it. Defended by Holmgren. De'Aaron Fox has it now. Fox looking. Spin. Fader. Hits it. De'Aaron Fox coming right out on there and shooting it and making it. Under 10 minutes left to go as McCain takes it up. Defended by Fox. McCain has it. Over to Holmgren. Defense by Champagnie. Over. McCain gets the screen. McCain on the drive. Gets it over Luke Cornette. Jared McCain. Too easy.
And a 20 ball for Jared McCain as well. He's had a phenomenal game coming off the bench for the Thunder, and the Thunder bench in general has just had a phenomenal game as well.
Wemby straight on three, doesn't go. Vassell stores in for the rebound. Champagnie, quick shot, quick make. Nothing but net for Julian Champagnie. 102-90, 9:18 left to go in this fourth quarter. McCain takes it up again. Chet Holmgren defended by Julian Champagnie as Shea walks to the scores table. Over. Caruso defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock running down. McCain's going to have to take it again. McCain on the drive. McCain blocked. Cornette picks it up. Over De'Aaron Fox. Almost stolen. But it will be Thunder basketball.
Hey, good catch by Reggie Miller over there.
Yeah. They need him right. The Spurs need him right about now.
Oh yeah, they would love him. Even Jamal Crawford too.
Gilgeous-Alexander has it now. Checked back in. Shot clock reset to 24. Over. McCain. Spot up three. Rims off. No good. Cornette can't control the rebound, but it's going the other way. Foul on Isaiah Hartenstein on the over and back. That's his fifth foul of the game for Isaiah Hartenstein. Fighting with Cornette for the rebound, but held his arm there. That's why he wasn't able to control it. Fans trying to get them back into it here as Isaiah Hartenstein checks out. But Jalen Williams, who hasn't scored yet so far, comes back into the game. De'Aaron Fox has it. Looking to drive. Fox. Ripped away by Cason Wallace. Tried to get it to Cornette, but was caressed. Cason Wallace drives over. McCain, spot up three. Short. Goes over to De'Aaron Fox. Spurs are playing good defense right now, but they got to get a basket. Devin Vassell now has it, defended by McCain. Over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama jumper. Splash! 10-point game. Victor Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here come the Spurs.
21 for Wembanyama. Devin Vassell all over Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock down to 10. He's got to go to work. Gilgeous-Alexander almost stripped by Vassell. Shot clock running down. And they call the foul on Devin Vassell.
Such a late foul on the shot clock there too. That's not a foul that you want to give to Shea if you're Devin Vassell.
Mm-hmm.
A little too aggressive.
Yeah,
A little too aggressive.
Feeling the energy of the crowd. 7:51 left to go. It's a 10-point game. Jared McCain, who's checked out now, been absolutely excellent tonight for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander catches it. Over. Holmgren. Blocked by Champagnie. Oh my goodness. Getting up for that one.
He really got up there. Oh my God. Beautiful block from Champagnie.
Julian Champagnie says, give me that. 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back 3. Got hit by Stephon Castle, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Just brutal. There's not much else you can say about it. It's just tough.
Man. I want to see the contact here. Oh, so much contact. Oh, man.
And that's Castle's 5th foul. As Gilgeous-Alexander knocks in the first free throw.
He's going to drill all 3 here. This is where he lives.
Mm-hmm. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks in the second free throw.
Castle having 5 and Keldon Johnson having 5 is really crucial here down the stretch.
Yeah. As he knocks in the third one, 3 for 3 there for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lead is back up to 13. Castle now has it. Stephon Castle over to Champagnie. Stephon Castle looking to drive over. Champagnie catches it. Champagnie on the drive. Champagnie. Cornette finishes for 2. Jalen Williams asking for the foul, but he doesn't get it. 105-94. Points of the pair are 38-30. OKC. Casey Wallace left open. Short. Julian Champagnie clears the board before Caruso can get it as Victor Wembanyama takes it up the court. Wembanyama defended by Holmgren. Wembanyama step back 3. No good. Rebound. Tipping Vassell, and it's good. Devin Vassell in there for the board. Timeout, OKC. Here comes San Antonio. 6:56 left to go. It's 105-96.
Spurs are starting to roll back. Wow, what a pass there from Champagnie. Great finish from Cornette. And then Cornette able to tip it over to Vassell. Vassell catches it midair and puts it in. Beautiful work there from the Spurs. And just like that, it's a 9-point game. And the Spurs are starting to rally back. And, with having Fox back in this fourth quarter could definitely help them.
Absolutely.
Especially when it comes to facilitating and playmaking in this fourth quarter, which you need the most.
Yep. But we'll go to commercial break here for one more final time tonight. We'll keep it here the rest of the game after this, but this is our final commercial break here of the night. We'll be back after this. We are back here for this final 6 minutes and change. 105-96 San Antonio, excuse me, OKC. How are we feeling about this game down the stretch here, Cal?
Down the stretch, it's got to be the main guys for the Spurs, Fox, Vassell, and Wemby. You got to see them just start to go off here, especially Wemby. If he can start hitting his threes, his shots, it'll be perfect for the Spurs. And then on the Thunder side, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. Shea having a good game, McCain having a great game.
Who's now checked back
So
in, by the way.
yes. So I mean, I would not be surprised if we see the ball go to Shea or McCain here. I mean, they've been the two main pieces for this team throughout this game.
As McCain hits it over Wembenyama again.
He just does not want to miss so far.
22 points for Jared McCain as Dylan Harper has it. Gets the screen from
And
Durant.
if you're the Spurs, you just can't trade buckets. You gotta get stops and get buckets. And the miss there from I think that was Harper. Yeah,
Yep.
Harper.
Shea has it here. Crowd up on their feet, trying to rally the Spurs team. Shea, shot clock running down. Gilgeous-Alexander looking over Caruso. McCain on the drive. Jalen Williams, shot clock running down. Hits it, plus the foul. Jalen Williams.
Wow. Jalen Williams. Oh my goodness, what a game he's had too.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, he just cannot be stopped either.
Shot clock.
17 from Jalen Williams and 5 threes.
A career playoff high for Jalen Williams, as Reggie Miller just said. Incredible.
And Jalen Williams celebrating, the other Jalen Williams celebrating that three.
He's like,
Man.
he's like, appreciate it, bro. You're taking my spot right now.
Oh, yeah. You got my spot for the rest of the playoffs.
As he makes the three, though. De'Aaron Fox also back in for the Spurs here. De'Aaron Fox on the drive. Over. Champagnie. They got to have it. No good. As Jared McCain will control the rebound. OKC just going to slowly take it up court here as they control the score and the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander working with McCain here. Gets the screen from him. Gets the switch. Champagnie now on him. Shot clock running down. Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back three. Short rebound. Dylan Harper. Spurs got to run. De'Aaron Fox defended by Cason Wallace. De'Aaron Fox looking. Defended by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox on the drive. Blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the rebound. Dylan Harper. They need it. Short. And it will go the other way. Foul on
Spurs just can't buy a bucket. Just cannot buy a bucket.
They cannot. They're getting good shots up. It's just not at the efficient rate they were. Loose foul. Well, I mean, Jalen Williams is pulling his jersey too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, we'll stay with the Spurs. Excuse me. Devin Vassell over to De'Aaron Fox. Spurs need at least a basket here. De'Aaron Fox gets the screen from Wemby. Fox, short. Rebound cleared by Jared McCain. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to McCain. McCain gets it over the front court. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. In the MVP's hand. Defended by Vassell. Step back Jay. Rebound Champagnie. Harper down the court. Harper. Champagnie over Harper. Champagnie back to Harper. Over to Fox. Wemby on the drive. Wemby plus the foul. When they need it, Victor Wembanyama provides it.
Huge from Victor Wembanyama there. Needs to drill this free throw, but a big layup there to hopefully get this crowd right back into it and hopefully get his squad right back into it. The defensive player of the year doing what he does best. Not on the defensive side, but on the offensive side this time. And just a beautiful layup there. And one.
Wembanyama's free throw is up, and it is good. Huge there for the Spurs as they need another defensive stop. They've been getting them the past few possessions, but not been scoring. Case and Wallace will take it up the court for the Thunder, mostly going guards here, and Jalen Williams in crunch time. Case and Wallace over to Jalen Williams. Williams defended by Vassell. Gilgeous-Alexander drives over Caruso, extra pass. McCain spin on Wembanyama over Case and Wallace. Shot clock running down. Cason's got to shoot it. Over Wembanyama. Foul is not called. They'll play on. Spurs. Castle over. Harper. Over to Castle. Takes the three. Dylan Harper has it. Champagnie on the drive. Julian Champagnie takes it and makes it. Julian Champagnie has cut this lead to 10 with 3:50 left to go. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout here.
Wow, some beautiful defense there from the Spurs, getting a lot of missed shots, and then Champagnie able to get the layup there, and a lot. And Spurs have just been able to really get some good shots to go. They just need to get them the fall, and they also really, really need to keep getting these stops. And OKC been going with a lot of smaller lineups here, so the Spurs have to take advantage of that and really get the ball to Wembanyama down low, which is where I think they'll be better off rather than shooting the threes, because the threes haven't really been falling so much for the Spurs, and it's just a 10-point game, so you don't need a three badly, but if you're able to get the ball down low to Wembanyama, that's all you need.
Absolutely. And they've had these spurts. Can they continue it enough to keep the game close is the question. So, like I said, we'll keep it here for the rest of the game for you guys. Anybody who's in here, drop your thoughts in this crunch time here in the last few minutes. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. So, live streaming here, Game 3 of Thunder Spurs of the Western Conference Finals. So,
Yeah, it's been a great game so far, though. Great game.
Get back here. Don't forget Knicks Cavaliers Game 3 tomorrow in Cleveland tomorrow, 8 p.m. on ABC.
See what the Spurs can do here out of the break. They need some more buckets.
Hartenstein swap for Jalen Williams now, probably for defensive purposes.
Hartenstein, though, remember, with 5 fouls.
Yep.
So
you still got to attack with Wemby, I think. Gilgeous-Alexander has it. Defended by Vassell. Double team comes. Gets it to Caruso. Caruso. Fader. Missed. And it will be San Antonio basketball there. Caruso just missed the bunny. Mitch Johnson using his timeout. Like Mike Tirico said, that you cannot carry past the 3-minute mark. So they can get a good offensive play going here. So
they need one. They need. I would not be surprised if Mitch Johnson draws up a 3-point shot here for Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell has really been the only one on this team that's been able to make the threes. I mean, aside from Victor Wembanyama, but Wemby still has been. He's been all right from 3. He's been 2 for 5, but Vassell 3 for 5 from 3. Champagnie 2 for 8. Castle 1 for 4. Harper 1 for 3, and then Fox 1 for 6. So I would not be surprised if we see a 3 here drawn up for Devin Vassell. He's been the hot shooter for the Spurs team tonight. So I don't know. It's pretty tough. If you're in Johnson's position, do you want to draw up a 3 or do you want to draw up a 2? A 3. I mean, you have this timeout. You might as well use it for a 3. But
I draw up a 2, I think, in my opinion, because Wembanyama's been able to get it to the paint, and at least if he's getting fouled, he's hitting that and 1 more percentage-wise. So I think 2 wouldn't hurt here, especially if it's on Hartenstein. You got to attack, and worst case scenario, if you miss, Hartenstein's out the game. So
yeah, you have to attack Hartenstein, but I bet my guess is it's going to be a 3 to Devin Vassell, because he's been the guy for the Spurs from deep so far tonight. But we'll see. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to also get it underneath to Wembanyama, but we'll see what happens here.
Dylan Harper has it, defended by Case and Wallace. Here comes Vassell, the 3-pointer like you mentioned, but cannot get it to go. High arcing shot from Devin Vassell, but it just rims off. Caruso now has it. Close to 3 minutes left to go here. And Champagny will foul Gilgis Alexander.
Not what you want to do there.
Fox coming back in for the Spurs. I'd say if his ankle's good enough, you got to keep him in for the final 303.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he stays in for the final 303. I think he has to.
Gilgis Alexander has it. Defended by Vassell. Gilgis Alexander fader. And the foul is called on Devin Vassell. Gilgis Alexander will go back to the free throw line to shoot him.
Yeah, that's a tough foul for Vassell. He's had a few of them in this game, but that's a tough foul. Nothing much you can really do there. You know Shea is going to hit the deck.
Absolutely.
I really don't know if it was it looked like
I think their bodies just kind of hit each other. Like, it's kind of like.
Yeah, it looked like Shea jumped into Vassell more, but.
Yeah. As Shea knocks down the second free throw and extends his lead back up to a dozen.
Now I think you have to get to Wembanyama for the 2. You got to get points.
Yeah.
You got to get points. You got to attack at Hartenstein.
Like you said, exactly what he did. Caruso now has it over the front court. Gilgis Alexander defended by Vassell. Here comes the double. Over. Cason Wallace wide open for 3. He buries it. Cason Wallace. This might put it to bed right there. That's a huge shot there from Cason Wallace.
Yeah, that might be the nail in the coffin right there from Cason Wallace. A huge 3 for the Thunder.
Wembanyama trying to get rid of it. Shot clock running down. Gets it to Castle. Castle gets the screen from Wemby. Castle's three-pointer rims off, no good, as Wallace gets it over to Gilgis Alexander as McCain moves it up the court. Over to Caruso. Thunder taking their time with it. Champagny defending McCain. And Champagny will foul Jared McCain.
Yes, Stephon Castle in this game just has not been able to get anything to fall. Just nothing to fall. I 1 for 8, and he's just not had a good game. But I mean, along with the whole Spurs team, as it looks like the Spurs are going to be conceding this one. I think they're emptying the bench.
Yeah, and the fans are heading to the exits.
At least we get to see some Mason Plumlee, Lindsey Waters, Bismack Biyombo ball. Maybe some Kelly Olynyk ball. Oh my God. Wow. Look at this squad they're putting out here. Bismack Biyombo hoops, baby.
Tough loss for
Let's
the
see what
Spurs tonight.
Yeah, very tough loss for the Spurs.
Especially the way they came out, too. The place was pumping as McCain knocks down the second free throw. But the Thunder take home court advantage back, winning game 3 here tonight. Jordan McLaughlin now in. Gets it to Lindy Waters. Kelly Olynyk ripped by Cason Wallace. Gilgis Alexander
Oh my God.
court. Blocked by Plumlee. Great defense there by Mason Plumlee.
Blocked by Plumlee.
I'm sorry. This is like you pull up to the YMCA and you just see the Goon Squad.
Yeah. This might be like, yeah, this is like, yeah, you're pulling up to YMCA, and it's like you stroll in and you see some older guys. Then like that one young guy.
Topic coming in for the
Topic getting some minutes.
Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe checking in.
Kenrich Williams too.
Oh my God. Topich has it, just running the clock out, I guess. Defended by McLaughlin. Nikola Topich looking. Topich drives past Plumlee, trying to get past him. Plumlee, great defense again, but Kendrick Williams with the tip in.
Oh, Mason Plumlee, another block. Dude, he is getting his defensive reps and he's showing Arthur Johnson why, or not Arthur Johnson, why he should be playing and getting more playing time.
McLaughlin over. Plumlee kicks it back out. McLaughlin doesn't take the 3-pointer. Jordan McLaughlin. Mason Plumlee. In there, Mason Plumlee.
Bang! Bang!
Kendrick Williams takes it up the court. Mason Plumlee with the clamps on Kendrick Williams. Plumlee defending him. Over to Isaiah Joe. Shot clock running down. Joe defended by Lindy Waters. Step back over. Kendrick Williams, the 3-pointer. Splash! Kendrick Williams in his bag.
Ooh. Dude, I want to see a Bismack Biyombo bucket.
McLaughlin over to Lindy Waters. Screen from
Or Kelly
Biyombo.
Olynyk.
Over. Plumlee. Plumlee over. Kelly Olynyk, the 3-pointer. Splash! Kelly Olynyk in the corner.
Dude, he does not miss, bro. Gotta play him more.
And that will just about do it as the Oklahoma City Thunder come into San Antonio tied 1-1 and take a pivotal game 3, 123 to 108, up this series now 2-1. Cal, what are your initial post-game thoughts?
Yeah, OKC, just an all-around better game. They're able to shoot the ball better. 48% from the field, 44% from three, 84% from the free throw line. And then San Antonio, 42% from the field, 31% from three, 81% from the free throw line. San Antonio, 15 turnovers, Thunder 10. San Antonio, 37 rebounds. OKC, 41. Yeah, the Spurs just got completely outplayed in this game all around. Jared McCain with a beautiful game. Sixers trade him for absolutely nothing. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 26 points, 12 assists. Yeah, so just all around better game from the Oklahoma City Thunder bench. And the Spurs just got outplayed. De'Aaron Fox didn't have his best game. Stephon Castle didn't have his best game. They came out up 15-0 and they were just not able to control the game after that. So, yeah, just a really good game from the Spurs and then the Thunder, or a really good game from the Thunder and just not a great game for the home fans from the Spurs. But I feel like the Spurs are going to come back in game 4 and go out there and get a win. But I think that would be really cool for this to go 2-2 back to OKC. But anyway, just a great game from the Thunder. And Sixers did trade Jared McCain for nothing, but really cool to see him have 24 points in a game 3 like this. But tough loss for the Spurs. But I feel like they'll bounce back. They're a good enough team to bounce back.
Absolutely. I like you said, Jared McCain. Although it's not with the Sixers, I'm happy to know that we knew he was a good player and that he's continuing to be that on a team that knows his talents. And like you said, the Spurs are a good enough team. De'Aaron Fox will now be more acclimated after playing Game 3. He'll have good treatment, get that ankle iced up, and he'll be ready for Game 4. So I very much can see this series going back to OKC tie 2-2. It's just the Spurs lost the momentum they had to start. I know it's easy to say have a hot start in the first quarter, but it's like almost like that. Like you literally talked about, it took the Isaiah Hartenstein floater for everything to flip the switch.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, and it's a game of runs, like I said early on.
So, yeah. But OKC just was the better team tonight. They slowed it down to their style of basketball and kind of controlled ever since going on the run that they did. And San Antonio really could never catch up. So, any final thoughts you have here before we wrap things up? Or
I had a great experience doing this with you. It was an awesome time, and but yeah, just tough game from the Spurs, but I feel like they'll be able to bounce back. But nonetheless, a very great time doing this. I really enjoyed it, and good luck with the rest of yours coming up.
thank you, I appreciate it. But this is all we have for you guys tonight. Appreciate Cal for coming on and being my
Thank you.
co-commentator with me tonight. It definitely helped put the energy into this game, to say the least. So, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes for my NHL playoff recap. But enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, share the channel to everyone you know. Zach and Cal signing